Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave back again, and for today, one of the reasons you didn't see videos uploaded yesterday was I had, it was the last day of my vacation, and I had to knock out my annual vacation Zoid, and here it is. This is the Geno Breaker Raven version. This is from Zoids, the HMM series number 35. And I have to say, every time I end up doing one of these, it's a lot of fun. It's different than building a Gundam. Parts wise, it's about the equivalent of building a almost a perfect grade Gundam with as many parts that are in there. Now, yes, as you look over, or you will see things like nub marks, things like that. I started out, when I started with the head, I'm like, okay, I'm going to file everything, blah, 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 blah. And then I don't want to say I got lazy, but I was looking at how many parts there are and going, I'm not going to finish this by Sunday night and be able to panel line everything. Plus, I didn't see a whole lot of point other than for review purposes of panel lining everything when I am just going to eventually have to go back through and glue pieces and clean up seam lines and so on and so forth. So no reason committing self-suicide and causing double the work. All right, so going over it, this compared to, give you a size comparison, did I think of this ahead of time? No. Alright, so see if I can do this or not, if it'll even fit in the shot. Here, hump his tail. So standing about the same height, it's about the same height as the Buster. And if some of you guys may recognize this, my Steezy, I think it was ended up giving me that for my collection. It's funny, I collect more of other people's work than I do of my own. I think I've got something from Justin, Big Z, a couple of other people, and I put them on my shelf and I display them, and mine never end up making it there. But that's neither here nor there. I appreciate other people's work. So starting off, we'll get the little things out of the way. You do get a small version or a 1/72nd scale of Shadow, the organoid, and Raven. Now there is a sitting version of Raven, and he is in the cockpit here. I'm not going to slide it out because it is kind of painstaking to get him in and out. There is also a version of Shadow that's wrapped around the Zoid core, which is also in there. This guy was a lot of fun. I want to say probably about 8 hours total build time. The only things that I don't have on there right now are, I do have these, which attach into here for extending out the claws for like the grappling claw. The only parts that were left over were some the power knobs. There was actually quite a few of those. I might save those for something else. And 2 PC joint parts. And those will go into the recycle bucket for maybe future use on something else. Now, one of the things I will mention to you guys, I would recommend, just because he is kind of tail heavy, is even though these flaps and feet down here are meant for while he's in the firing position, if you've seen the series, you'll know what I mean. To stabilize him, I would pop those down anyway, just to give him a little more support. Now, kind of going over and starting with the head here, you do have this blade that folds down. This does pivot to accommodate his head going up and down. Some pieces I don't have pushed down real hard in there, and I'm going to fold that back. Now for his mouth, pivot up his head. It does open quite a bit, actually. I didn't realize it opened up that much. The head does have some pivot movement in it, not side to side, just up and down. You do have these flaps that go up and down, and I don't know if you can see, there's actually like a power cable on each side that runs through there, and I believe there's another set that's on the underside. Once this is all painted up, depending on how you detail it, it is extremely awesome. You do get some pivot points in here. I'm not going to do a whole bunch because I just end up popping off pieces. And I do have to be honest, it is a little finicky. The parts hold very well. It's just when you get into doing a lot of repositioning and everything, it is going to get a little wonky on you. Now, I'm going to start back here because I want to straighten this out. On the tail, you do get about that much whip into it. We'll straighten it out. You get these flaps that open up and down. And for right now, I'm only doing the top side because it's the side that I can get to. But you do get these that open up. There are little fins in each one. You do kind of want to make sure that you have fingernails to be able to get in there. Otherwise, you can just use, you know, like a toothpick or something like that. And I don't think this one I'm gonna. So if you guys can see that, you actually get that on each section and also on the underside, which I'm not doing at this moment right now. You do have these side binders. They do kind of pop out. You do get these blades that you can position however that you like. And I knew I was hitting on something back there. And every bit has detail. I mean, there's not a single thing. There's springs and nooks and crannies, and you know, if you're sitting and painting one of these, you are definitely not going to get bored. These open up like so for flight mode or boost mode, however you want to put it. And let me see if I can get him in the right position here. Now on the feet here, you get these. When he's normal walking, it's just like that, but when he's supposed to be stabilized for firing position, they should be down. Same with these back here. And you can kind of see what I mean. You want to kind of have the feet and everything all. He's very tail heavy until you get him lean forward to a certain position. And this stupid thing's not wanting to. I had it all perfect last night when I kind of rehearsed this. Alright, so we're not going to end up doing that. Otherwise, I'm going to fall off. You do get these guns that are here on the sides of the legs. Those fold up and down. And then these, they're not super secure. They hold on there, but they're not, you know, super secure. These fold out, and I don't know if these are meant to fold out to show weapons that are in there, or if they're for like side flares, or what they're for. But those do fold out, and it just easily pops right back on there. Now the only downside, there are thrusters that are up underneath here. If you guys can see them, I don't know if you can or not. If there's enough light. There we go. Just lean forward. These pivot, but you can see holding the leg, there's only this one joint right here. So that's part of the problem. It's that one joint is having to hold the whole leg up. So it does do it, as you can see right there. It's just really finicky. But this is a beast and a half. And you can imagine with this one all folded down, everything up and fluffed up, it does look really cool. These flaps open up so that you can see all the thrusters on the underside. You can see all the boosters and thrusters here. You've got clear parts here. Like I said, you've got this which pivot up and down, folds out, also swings. There's little thrusters in the side of there. Yeah, this is an awesome piece. Now, keep in mind, this is also the same base kit as the Genosaur and the Psychosaur, I think. But also the Genosaur. And I think there's two versions of that. There's the Psycho, or the Genosaur, and then the Genosaur Raven. So the bottom part, the only part that's different is this, and then the headpiece on there. So I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a lot of fun. He's going to get kind of positioned into something that's not going to end up toppling over, and then put up on the shelf with Gojulus. And then maybe sometime later down the road, I'll end up doing, I have a Liger Zero and then a Panzer unit add-on that goes onto that. I have a Lightning Sykes Irving Special to review, and I might snap that up also. It's not mine, but they're still available, so I might end up buying one. These are from Kotobukiya, so they are limited runs. Especially when they come out with the special versions. Whatever they, the gold version, so on and so forth, whatever they end up doing, it's going to be in a limited run, and then they won't do it again until maybe 10 years, and they may not even end up doing the same version again. They may end up changing it up, changing the color, and not remaking that one, which makes them highly collectible. So that was my time. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I will talk to you all later. I still have the Red 5 to review, and then post up some more of the video on the 160 Sosby, the build on that, which I just need to upload those. They're already shot. I will talk to you guys all later. Everyone have a good one. Peace out.